Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Naval Dreadnoughts. We're going to kick off with an ancient relic, the handle stern, taking on the Opiniatra, I think. Anyway, some French ships guarding a convoy. Pretty much prepared for the conflict with France to end now, to be honest. I'm more focused on the Americans now, so I don't mind if the French want to peace out. I will consider it happily enough. US has far more stuff that we're interested in. I would like to wait until the offensive in Guyana finishes. Although it's taking forever. Whichever way it goes. And then we can talk about a peace deal. Actually getting the cruiser coming out. It's interesting. Expecting to just have the transports. The French have been very keen on just running away from their transports. Maybe that's just a capital ship disease. Right, Z2, you might want to fire. There you go. Z4 coming up behind you. Oh, you missed. Z4, you have a shot. Take it. Fire. Fire now. 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 Fire now. Thank you. Fucking hell, you deserve to get torpedoed for that. It was a dreadful shot. You have 4 torpedoes and you fire them like that. Just dreadful. Right. Handle stern. You also have torpedoes. Would you care to try and put one into that cruiser? Normal. There we go. Here, you show them how it's done. Boom. Lovely. Sunk. How hard was that? Not hard is the answer. Right, I'm going to time-lapse the rest. See you once the transports are gone. And there we go. Good job. Alright, next up, the Reknitz has found La Motte Piquet. Again, this really shouldn't be... This is probably going to be a stern chase. If it is a stern chase, I will time-lapse it. But if it's not a stern chase, I won't. Because non-stern chases are much more interesting. Whoop. Could also be a ghost battle. The worst outcome. Most dull outcome. La, la, la. La, la, dee. Yes, this is looking ghosty to me. Ghost battle. Just got 2 minutes to show up. I'm still on times 10. It's not looking likely, is it? Nope. Bye. How annoying. Alright, welcome back to the Destroyer Designer, where I'm thinking a 3,000 ton design for the Z5, and then when we unlock nearly 4,000 ton destroyers, I'll do a Z6 on the same hull, because this is the last hull we get access to. Let's go with the enhanced modern tower. Very nice. A funnel. I don't think the barbet towers fit there, do they? No. A targeting tower. This is basically going to be a Z4, but the difference is going to be we have triple 5-inch guns, allowing this ship to, I think the Z4s had the turret like here, didn't they? Allowing us to have a very fancy 9-gun destroyer rather than a 6 on the Z4s. We can even have some funky little 2-inch guns. 4.5, why not? For a little bit of extra convoy shooting, they are useful on the Z3s, the 2-inch guns. So something like that. Very basic. 36 knots, which I think is the same as the Z4, wherever they are in the list. Can't see them. Z3s, 34.5. Z4, 36. So yeah, they are very much going to be like the Z4s. We're going to go double diesel. We do have gas turbines now, which is insane. Group 5. And for 3, yeah, max HE, base fuse, capitalistic, super heavy, tube powder, TT4, electro hydro. 21-inch is fine for me. I don't get much use out of the 24-inch torpedoes. Yeah, keep the RDF. Mines. Sweeper, and we go very slightly overweight, but I'm sure we can cope with it. I do want to try and max their range, and I do want to fiddle with the armor and the gun length. So we're going to end up a little bit overweight, but that's fine. We can fix that. 40s and 50s. 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 0.2. 0.1, 0.1, 1.5, 1.5. There we go. 6%. Okay. And we have we have a forward weight offset. Not necessarily what I was expecting. To as much about it as I can. Let's, instead of having the sides, let's have a could do something a bit weird. I could have a central 2-inch mounted like that, plus side mounted 2s. There we go. Loads of 2-inch guns everywhere. That's my weight problems worse. But offset's not as bad. Right. Yeah, it's significantly over, isn't it? How... Maybe the triple has to wait for another day. How much weight do I save if I went down to 8 guns instead of the 9? And did that. Does look a bit better as well. Still 8% overweight. Right, let's have a look here. What is so heavy? Hull, bulkheads, enhanced modern tower 2. Ooh, it is heavy. Yeah, let's go down to the 1. Save a little bit doing that. Not a lot, but it helps. Engines and boilers, yeah. What happens if I go gas? 6%. It's not really saving me that much. Cramped. Again, doesn't save me that much. Reduced. No. Gonna have to downgrade the mine layer, I think. I prefer having the sweeper kit. Wow, I thought that would get me a lot more weight back than it did. Is it the sweeper kit that's heavy then? It's having both, isn't it? It's having both. Maybe I have to wait until I can build giant Chungus destroyers. Right, do you know what? What's my limit? 3,300. Okay, let's see if we can make it work. Let's make my forward weight offset even worse. Somehow. I don't have to put the tower up here. I can put it down here, and if I did that, I could use this tower. Go back to the triples. I know I'm going backwards and forwards like a million times here. I apologise. Something like that, because I'm going to push this back. There we go. That's how you fix it. That is stupid. Who decide what? Look at this. How is that balanced? How is that balanced? Yeah, if we go twins, I know, again, with the backwards and forwards, I am so sorry. What could I put in there? Should probably put another torpedo launcher, but that's heavy. Is the torpedoes just being stupidly heavy? Could be. Right, let's take those off. Fun though they are. And let's go for 10 guns. It's not at all what I set out to build. Not at all. lighter, cheaper funnel. Might help. Reduces the range a bit. There you go. 0.3. Either way. Okay. And I think that is what I'm going to have to reduce. The thing is, with diesels, you don't get too much back for doing it, but going to have to. 20,000 kilometers is still very good for a destroyer, and we are 14 tons over. You know what? Reduced ammo torps. There you go. Fine. Torpedoes have been spectacularly useless on the destroyers, and they almost never fire their reloads. So there we go. The Z5s. A little bit different. Very different from what I set out to make. Very different indeed. But yeah, they've got 10 5-inch guns. That's pretty jazzy. Those cost 50 million each, which is very expensive. It's not as much as an LK2. Okay, that's fine. I can't believe the LK3s are cheaper than the LK2s. Still blows my mind. Right. Anyway, let's save this. I'm going to build 40 of these, because I might as well. And they're not going to have interesting names. So I'll see you back on the map in next turn. Right, welcome back. We have some transport murdering to do. I'm just going to time-lapse this, because I don't think La Morte Piqué is going to show up. But if she does, that's fine too. That's fine too. Okay, that actually was slightly more interesting than I was expecting, but still not probably worth showing in full. These transports had these 3.5-inch 32 caliber Mark V guns mounted to them, semi-auto loaders. They had a rate of fire of about 16 rounds a minute, and yeah, a perfect weapon for a transport because it fires so much that you're going to get some hits on some destroyers. I was able to manage the damage that they put out though, so didn't lose any ships, and the transports were all sunk, so fine with me. And as predicted, we didn't see the cruiser at all. Alright, welcome back. I had a ghost battle in March, and that was it, so I just skipped past that. It looks like we have taken Puerto Rico though, which is funny. However, the invasion fleet that is invading Guantanamo Bay has these ships. It's just a spoiler attack. I tried to withdraw from it because it's just me going to be just blowing up. I'm either going to blow them up instantly or they're going to run away. So once again, I'm just going to time-lapse this, and I'll see you at the end of the battle. Or it could be a ghost battle as well, which is just not what you want. India wants an LK2. Sure, you can have an LK2 if you want one. Yeah, Puerto Rico is ours. Good, good, good. Now, that means we can immediately invade somewhere else, like Panama. Right, so the fleet that was here can now move down to Panama. This should also spoil the Americans' attack into Colombia, which is quite funny. Do we have any other ships ready to go? Yes, we've got the Yggdrasil. And the Al Hosta, because I really want that one to succeed. I don't want to leave that to chance. Thank you very much. Well, I would have thought I had more destroyers in the Caribbean, but apparently not. Yeah, there's one here. All right. That should give the Americans a bit of a rude awakening. And then, yeah, we're just going to move up. We're going to hit Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, and Belize. Guatemala and Salvador, you'd think, oh, they're difficult to take because you have to go... Not if we take Panama. So, yeah, we'll go up the coast this way, and then we'll pop around. We'll deal with that. And then we might actually be able to blockade America because we can pop some ships here, some ships here, some ships here, and that's them stuffed. But yeah, I'm quite happy if we peace out with France. What's this on? 67. Yeah, that's going nowhere. Yeah, quite happy to peace out with France. Right, what do we got over here? Okay. Right. I have a suspicion this is just going to be me killing transports. So let's time-lapse this one and time-lapse the other one. And we'll just see what happens. Would you look at that? They might actually be fighting this one. Interesting. It's actually a tough matchup. On paper, that battle cruiser should win easily. Where we turn. Start blapping away. Ooh, they do get a hit back though. Before we can really start piling damage on. Yeah, don't fuss around with that. Ow. They're turning away, which is interesting. Fine, go back to auto. No, that is enough to make me go nope. Would have been nice if you would fire a torpedo spread, but no, that's a nope. Ow. Though the Coron here has taken enough damage to send her back to port. Recknitz has definitely taken way more. Ow. Still afloat. Eisendrach might have to intervene here a little bit more than she is at the moment. Try and get between them. using the Reknets. We need to get her attention. Although crew loss on the Quran is pretty extreme. 38%. Might be able to kill off the crew. Oh, I lost a gun. Turning away. Again, big hit. Big hits when it counts, Quran. Hold on. Ouch! 44.9. Surrendered. Okay, end. Oh, okay, that turned out a lot more fun than I was expecting. Eisendrach and Reknets very badly damaged, but they did take out the Quran. Transports escape, so you could argue the Quran did her job. She should feel aggrieved because she dealt more damage than she took and still lost. 29,000 damage the Eisendrach took, and that was almost all right at the end there. 21,000 on Reknets, but couldn't sink either of them, although I think Eisendrach was about to sink. Quran just, yeah, crew. So much crew loss. Right, let's load up the other battle. See how that goes. Alright, this one is different. This is a St. Thomas Aquinas class. A different battle cruiser altogether. Still, could be a similar battle, or it could just be them running away. You never really know. That was a shocker, that. I was thinking, oh, how's this going to go? But I thought I was just going to be never even going to see the battle cruiser, but we did, and we got a hello. Yeah, you're a different ship. What is this? ABNXY? That's a lot of guns. Nelson style, almost. Yeah, you're a fun one. Now, we don't know anything about you either, so I do want to be slightly cautious here. 15-inch guns, 10 of them. Can't imagine it has the most armour in the world, but... ow! Hasn't also taken a main deck pin. We have established then that this is not to be messed with. Nice to get some shells on target. There we go. And at least identify it, even if we then withdraw. %. Okay. 31,000 tons, 86 million, offset 11%. Reasonably fast. Not the best armor in the world. Has to be admitted. 15-inch Mark IIs. With fairly dreadful accuracy, so they must have been super lucky. we might be able to do a bit of damage to this thing. Our pen chance. Not good. But if we can pile on the high explosive, those crew losses going up. Although it's not looking super promising, I have to be honest. There we go, a couple of pens. We're close enough to hit them with AP. That can change things very quickly. As I'm also trying to help. Basically, Stalkrieger dead. I was worried about that salvo. That's a nope. Okay. Well, is that the first GK2 that we've lost? I think it might be. Yeah, just annihilated. She has done a hell of a lot of damage to the St. Thomas Aquan. So I'm tempted to try and finish the job. Don't like her getting away. It's all extended flooding. She's so close to sinking though. If I could just get it, it'll make me feel a bit better. Stalkrieger nearly had it. She pulled a very accurate salvo out of her bottom derriere. It's going to be very difficult though. Speed. Oh, it's only 13 knots. Doesn't look like she's able to deal with the flooding either. As in, pump it out. Come on. Basically fire all the HE I can, given the angle, and then we'll automatically switch up to AP, and then try and go for another, just get a little bit more flooding, but as much damage as we can do with fires and crew loss, we will go for that. 93 shells. Getting the odd secondary gun hit. Right, HE gone. We're now going to go into Ricochet City. Try and change the angle a little bit if I can. Oh, they're hitting me. Oh, they are hitting me regularly. I don't think we can do it. Annoyingly, they're so close to sinking. Ow! That kind of seals it. Oh, fuck. Lost both of them. That is bad. That's proper loss. That hasn't happened for a while. Well done, France. Well done, indeed. I mean, that ship is really badly hurt. It was full of defects, too. But, too much for GK2s, which means probably too much for a GK3 as well. Very interesting. Well, with that surprising loss, I'm going to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.